You may have noticed that my episode 4 review is a bit delayed. I was on my way, I swear, I was on my way to turning it on the TV when I spotted Jaws. You know, the movie. And well, I watched that instead. If you haven't seen Jaws, it's really quite good, and I'd recommend you go watch it before episode 4 of The Acolyte. If you have seen Jaws, I'd recommend you go watch it before episode 4 of The Acolyte.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
You know what? For that matter, if you are near an ocean, I'd maybe even give swimming out into the open water and attempting to be eaten by a shark a shot before watching episode 4 of The Acolyte. But since I ran out of Jaws films and am currently landlocked, I find myself with no more excuses. And so, Episode 4, so titled Day, as in, the time I should have watched this episode to prevent myself from falling asleep. Because it's boring. Get it? It's a joke. Could you tell?
Fine. But I'm not wearing that civilian robe.
You see why we should go back and review our scripts before putting out a final product? It would help us avoid moments like this, where we're telling jokes that are obvious, old, tired, worn out, telegraphed. But seriously, I fell asleep. Also, can anyone recall, have I done this Jaws thing before? Holy misused wipe transition, Batman! What the fuck was that? You used that cut for jumping in time or space or both. This is seconds apart in the same spot. You couldn't have thought that was its proper use. Look, 12 seconds earlier, you used it perfectly. And this one, 2 minutes earlier. And here, wait, no, stop, wait, stop, hold on, what, stop, what are you doing? Who's your editor, me? I love a good wipe. When it comes to transitions, it's my second favorite.
It's just as I suspected. I'm female. It's female.
Osha. I came to say goodbye.
That is one Jedi who doesn't want to be found. Your sister being alive doesn't change anything. You need to kill the Wookiee. You made a deal.
She turns up all these years later, trained by one of our own.
You think a Jedi taught her?
We must alert the High Council.
A scandal like this would inspire fear and mistrust. We should handle this ourselves.
And who exactly are you people? Aren't you just teachers at the temple? What in the name of Miss Frizzle is going on here?
Nothing, Mom. Really.
Oh, I'm sure they were just hanging around.
Why are you desperately trying to cover up some supposed scandal that happened years ago and you had nothing to do with? And why are the geography and gym teachers going along with it? This is like the faculty, but without the hardcore drugs and a coherent plot.
Let him fucking tweet!
How do you kill a Jedi without a weapon? I'm just curious how you're gonna do it this time. You failed so much.
I didn't fail.
Yes, you did.
Can't believe my sister's Jedi scum.
I need your help. I need you to come with me on this mission.
You want me to rejoin the Jedi?
Well, not officially.
We're looking for a Wookiee who's big and hairy.
Oh my God. Look at all these Jedi. Here to hunt down the Jedi killer. Finally! Characters acting as they should be. And man, this scene is what a show like this should have been. Too bad we only got a few fleeting fucking seconds of it.
Kalaka is in there.
How do we find him?
We have a tracker.
Stand down? Why? They can help. They're Jedi. You tell them to stand down so you can just what? Show off? Or maybe you just really hate bugs.
I have it.
I was able to sense that creature. But I disturbed it. And now it's dead.
It's always an honor to get to witness anything or anyone transform into the Force.
Wait. What? Why is everyone in this show psychotic?
No. You can't stop now.
I have to fight a Wookiee after this trek. How do you kill someone like that? Unarmed.
It's not impossible. You know that.
Are you pretending to drink? Why wouldn't you just take a sip? At the very least, you could swallow, making it look like you drank something. Why are you acting so weird?
I'm gonna find you more water.
My loyalty is to Osha, not your master.
What are you doing?
What I'm going to do is surrender myself to Kelnaka.
Who is this? Osha? She pretending to be May again?
She could have gone far. Where could she be?
I don't know.
No, she's still here with them. So this is actually May? When did this switch happen? How? If this was going to be her trajectory, then you need to start introducing the doubt along the way. You can't just start over here, not move the needle for 3.5 episodes, and then have it appear over here as something completely different. You've been killing Jedi. Since childhood, you've been an evil, murderous, awkward psychopath. How are we supposed to now believe that you have had a change of morality when the show has in no way demonstrated this? Is this being written by a 5-year-old? So the Jedi arrive to the Wookiee Jedi's home, where they believe May is holed up. If they are correct, and they do not hear a Wookiee inside, they could safely assume one of two things. Either Master Kelnaka is not home, and May is alone, or she has killed or incapacitated him, a Wookiee Jedi. In either case, every single Jedi there should have their lightsaber out. Instead, they just stand there and stare. Quietly. Meanwhile, behind them, not a Sith Lord approaches. When the Jedi finally notice, they turn, completely ignoring the potential threat of May, whom, mind you, they still believe may have just killed a Jedi Wookiee, and still fail to even draw out, let alone ignite, their lightsabers. It isn't until not a Sith Lord is inches from Osha's face and ignites their own lightsaber that the Jedi finally decide to draw and ignite theirs. Of course, by then, Osha would already be dead if it weren't her dad-mom thing. Oh wait, is that a spoiler? I don't actually know. I just assume because, well, you know. Come on. Are you starting to see what I mean about people not acting like people and how they actually would or should in any given situation? It's like the people who made this show really wanted this Jedi visual at the end and were willing to sacrifice and ignore any and all plot and character work to get there. But boy did it look cool. I'm going to go to the ocean now. For those that were curious, there were 13 swipe transitions in a 30-minute show. Now, before you start, I know they are iconic in Star Wars. They have also become notoriously lazy ways of seaming two scenes together that don't fit. There's a reason why they were used by George back in the 70s. Am I saying that that is the case here? Not necessarily. Perhaps they have just gone overboard, paying homage to the films of old. Then again,
Smile, you son of a...